I'd first like to take the opportunity for this past year, to thank our administrators, our teachers, our students, and our staff for the fabulous job that they did under trying conditions. We know that a lot of times students were out due to either testing positive or also contact tracing. It made it difficult, but they stepped up. Now, with that said, we look forward to opening up this year, everyone in person. Neither masks or vaccines will be required by our students or our teachers and staff. We will be allowing visitors on our campus. However, in the beginning, we will be conscious of the number that are on campus. And as we gather up our data throughout the year in our district in terms of the COVID-19, whether the spread rate is high, we'll make a determination to make modifications to our procedures. Of course, we'll follow the guidance of our state and local health department, which requires those that test positive to maintain out of school for 10 days. At the end of those 10 days, if they're not having any symptoms, then they're welcome to come back. On the contact tracing, one of the things we know, was a huge problem last year, and we've worked with the state and local health department to come up with something we think can help us and perhaps maybe prevent from so many going out who actually aren't ever going to manifest COVID-19. So what we're going to do is, first thing we're going to do is, last year we would go back 48 hours. This year we're only going to go back 24 hours. All right, they will be out of school, quarantined for 7 days. At the end of that 7th day, if they are not showing any symptoms of COVID, then we're going to allow them to come back to school. If they've already had a vaccination, we'll ask them that, and if they've had it, they don't even have to quarantine. We've got two things when we look at instruction. We know last year that anytime a student left us, either testing positive or also being contact traced, they did distance learning. This year, we will not be doing that because it did put a lot of stress on the classroom teacher in terms of trying to meet the needs of the online learner, at the same time trying to meet the needs of the in-person students' instruction. So what we're going to do this year is we're going to use our virtual school to handle many of those situations. One of the things we'll be doing, like we did last year, is tracing the data within our school district, and as things change, we will make modifications to our guidelines. One of the things that occurred this summer, we had almost 6,500 students that attended our learning loss camps, what we called accelerated learning camps, in our summer school, in high school. And I saw some great things taking place. I saw young people excited about learning. I saw teachers that were excited to see their students. We are so encouraged by what we saw this summer, and we are excited about what this fall has in store for all of us.